Aisha and Priya had been best friends since childhood. They did everything together, studied, played, and even dreamed of a bright future. But one day, a misunderstanding changed everything. It started with a simple school assignment. Their teacher, Mrs. Sharma, had asked the class to prepare an English story and present it in front of everyone. Aisha and Priya, being in the same group, were excited. "I have an idea," Aisha said. "Let's write a story about two sisters who overcome their fears together." Priya shook her head. "No, let's write about a magical book that teaches English to a poor girl." "I don't think that's a good idea," Aisha argued. "Why do you always reject my ideas?" Priya snapped. "I'm just saying. You think you are smarter than me, don't you?" Priya's voice was sharp. Aisha felt hurt. "That's not true." "But you never listened to me either." The argument grew worse. Priya stormed off, and Aisha refused to talk to her. For the first time, their friendship was in trouble. Days passed, and neither girl spoke to the other. They missed each other but were too proud to apologize. One day, their teacher made an announcement. "A new English learning program is starting next week. It will focus on storytelling. I suggest you all join." Aisha and Priya, sitting on opposite sides of the classroom, didn't even look at each other. But deep inside, both were interested. When they arrived at the class, they were shocked to see each other. They hesitated but took their seats. Their trainer, M.R. Kapoor, smiled at the students. "Welcome. English is not just about grammar, it's about expressing yourself. We will learn through stories." Priya and Aisha listened carefully, though they still avoided looking at each other. Kapoor started with a simple story. Once upon a time, there were two friends who fought over a small misunderstanding. They stopped talking, but one day, they had to work together to save their village. They realized that friendship was more important than ego. Aisha and Priya exchanged glances. The story sounded too familiar. "Now, M.R. Kapoor continued, I want you all to create and present a short English story in pairs." The girls hesitated, but fate had a plan. The teacher paired them together. Priya sighed. "Looks like we have to do this." Aisha nodded. "Let's just focus on the assignment." As they worked on their story, something changed. They laughed at each other's mistakes, helped with grammar, and slowly started talking again. The day of the presentation arrived. Aisha and Priya stood in front of the class, nervous but ready. "Our story is called The Magic of Words," Aisha began. "It's about two friends who fight but learn the importance of communication through storytelling," Priya added. Their story was simple but meaningful. When they finished, the class clapped loudly. Kapoor smiled. "That was wonderful. What did you learn from this?" Aisha looked at Priya. "That words can hurt, but they can also heal." Priya nodded. "And that true friendship is about understanding." At that moment, they realized something. They had already forgiven each other. From that day on, Aisha and Priya not only became best friends again but also grew more confident in English. They helped each other, shared new words, and even started a small storytelling group for other students. Their friendship, once broken, had become stronger than ever, thanks to the power of stories. Moral of the story: words have the power to break or heal. Choose them wisely, and never let misunderstandings destroy true friendships.